What's up, y'all? We are back with another Mat Pilates inspired quick little workout today. We've got 15-minute abs, so I hope you're ready because I'm using this as my finisher workout for the day. Already did a lift, already did a run, and now it's time for some core work. So let's get to it. All you need today is your mat, and I'll give you plenty of modifications if you need them. But let's get rolling. 15-minute abs. Here we go. We got a mix of center core, obliques, crunches, planks, bird dogs, all that good stuff. We're gonna start with some dead bugs laying on the ground. So come laying down on your mat. Legs are gonna come up to tabletop, knees over hips, ankles in line with knees. Arms are gonna reach long to the ceiling. I'm just gonna start by extending one leg long out in front of me and then exhaling as I pull my knee back in over my hip. We're working those deep core muscles here, making sure our back is staying pressed down into our mat, belly button down and into the spine. Only sending your leg as far as you can without arching your back. If you send your leg low but your back lifts, that's a big no-no, all right? Send your leg a little bit higher if you need to, or don't fully extend it. We want to keep that slight pelvic tilt the entire time, everything drawn down and into the floor. All right, adding on, as you extend your leg, you're going to extend the opposite arm behind you and then pull everything back in. Again, try not to lose that active contact of your spine to the floor. Really warming up those deep core muscles here. When I count you down, we're gonna work both sides together. You can absolutely stay alternating if you need. That's here in 10. Both arms and legs move together in 5. We're there in 3, 2, 1. Arms and legs extend long. Keep your back pressed down. Exhale, pull everything back in. If you notice your abs are popping up, again, that's your note to send your legs a little bit higher or maybe go back to alternating. We don't want that doming feeling in our core, keeping your back nice and long on the ground. All right, we're gonna hold legs long, arms behind the head in 5. Legs long, arms behind the head in 3, 2, 1. Little leg lift, up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. We gotta roll up in 4. Feet go flat on your mat in 3, 2, 1. Feet are flat on your mat, arms reach nice and long to the ceiling. We roll all the way up for 4. Sitting tall, 3. You're at the top, 2, and 1. Proud chest, long spine, open through your collarbone. We roll it back down for 4. Nice and slow, 3. 1 vertebrae at a time, 2, and 1. Exhale, right back up, nice and slow. Keeping your feet planted on the ground. If you need to modify here, you can reach your legs long. That's gonna give you a little bit more leverage as you roll up, rather than keeping your feet flat. And then if you want to challenge, as you roll up, float one leg up to tabletop, finding that half teaser on one side, and then switch. Whatever you like. It's not always about what's hardest, but it's about what you're doing, maximizing the time under tension while maintaining your best form that you can possibly hold, right? Holding that for as long as possible. Most challenging option here, you float both legs to tabletop as you roll up, finding that half teaser, maybe full teaser, and then you roll back down. You can keep them floating or plant them back on the ground. But again, taking your time, rolling up, and then rolling back down. All right, we're gonna hold it up, adding in some swimmers here in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna roll back just halfway, sweep my left arm down and back, come back through center, then I sweep my right arm down and back, come back through center. Just these swimmers here, warming up the obliques. All right, we're gonna put this together in 5. You can totally do the teaser if you want. In 3, 2, 1, lift 1 more inch, roll it down for 4, nice and slow. 3, all the way down, 2, and 1, back up for 4, 3, swimmer in 2, and 1. You sweep to the left, really reach and twist. Sweep to the right, come back through center, and then roll it back down. We got 1 little hold to finish, and then we should be nice and warm. You'll meet me in your roll up, arms long, here in 10. Stay in that roll up in 5. Make sure you're even on both sides. In 3, 2, and 1. Maybe you float one leg, maybe you float both. You roll back an inch and up an inch. Little crunch, little release. We're here for 10. We've got obliques in 5. We'll bring this down in 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down, hug your knees, take a stretch if you need it. We're gonna bring our legs up to tabletop. I've been loving this single-sided bicycle, so if you've been doing my videos, sorry, but also you're welcome, okay? Hands are coming behind the head. I like to reach my left arm long. I'm gonna reach, take my right elbow towards my left knee, and then inhale as I lower. Now, I wanna keep my legs in tabletop just to start, because I'm gonna really force my left oblique to do some work here. Really twisting. Again, both hands can be behind your head. You can also keep your right foot flat if you need a little bit lighter. Keeping just that left leg in tabletop, whatever you need. And when you're ready to add on, as you crunch and twist, you extend the right leg. Bring everything back center. Exhale, twist and crunch. Inhale, back center. All right, when I count you down, we're gonna hold twisted to the left. Most challenging legs would be long. You pull the knee in as you twist. Legs lengthen as you release. Again, keeping our back stamped into our mat. We don't want it to lift. We don't want our abs to dome up. All right, we hold the twist in 10. Meet me in that twist in 3, 2, 1. Little reach up an inch and back an inch. Keeping space between my chin and my chest. Here for 10. We got a side plank in 5. You got 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees, roll it on up. Take your left forearm down to your mat. You can come up to your left foot or your left knee, whatever feels good. We're just gonna start with our thread the needle for 3. Reach through 2 and 1. Unwind for 3, maybe look up 2. 1 big exhale as you thread the needle. Inhale as you unwind. Left oblique. Again, you can always come down to the knees, or you can stay on your knees and extend one leg. It's a nice little challenge. It's a little bit more supported. All right. We're gonna hold our side plank here in 15. Quick little ab burnout today. We'll hold our side plank in 5. Side plank, hold in 3, 2, 1. You lift your hips up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. You got 5. We're gonna come to a high plank in 3, 2, and 1. Pop up to a high plank and hold. Shoulders stacked over the wrist, heels are high. We got a single-sided cross climber. I'm gonna take my left knee, tap it to my right elbow, and place it back. This is where we finish this left oblique. Left knee, right elbow, place it back. Good. Nice and slow. If this is too much, you can always go back to that bicycle twist on the floor. It's essentially the same move. Take your time. All right. We're here for 15. Stay with me. Center core up next. You've got 10. Final 5. One more rep. You got 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out real quick if you need. All right, coming down to a modified plank position. I'm gonna bring my forearms down to my mat, my knees down to my mat. I'm just gonna start with really isolating my lower core. So I'm gonna tuck my glutes under, pull my belly button up and in, and then just slightly release. So it's a little tuck of the hips, kind of like that pelvic tilt we started with in those dead bugs. We're gonna hold that little tilt here in 5. Deep core muscles working here in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, curl your toes under. You're gonna lift your knees up and then lightly tap your knees down. Lift your knees up and lightly tap them down. Just that little lift. Keeping your core super, super engaged here. Never letting go of those lower abdominals. All right. We're gonna drop to the knees, pop up to the hands in 10. Dropping the knees, popping up to the hands in 5. That's in 3, 2, 1. Keep the knees down. Pop up to the hands. I'm gonna scoot myself back just a little bit so I got a little bit more room. Keeping my hips pressed forward, my glutes tucked belly in. I'm gonna slowly walk my hands out into my overhead extension. And then keeping my hips stable, I'm gonna carefully walk my hands back in. So just like we would do a wheelbarrow on the reformer or one of those ab rollers, it's the same idea. You just don't have the sliders under your hands, okay? So you're slowly walking yourself out, finding those shakes, slowly walking yourself back in. Taking your time. All right. Now, if you want to challenge here, you pop up to your toes, find that high plank, walk your hands forward, walk your hands back. Hands walk forward, hands walk back. We're gonna go into that right oblique here in 15. Stay with me. You've got 10. You can widen your stance if you need a little bit more support. Last 5. Right oblique in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, we just gotta even out. All right, laying down on your mat, legs come up to tabletop, hands cradle the head. I like to reach my right arm long. We crunch up to the right for 3, 2, 1. Release for 3, 2, 1. Ooh, right away we feel it. Keeping your back pressed into your mat. Again, you can drop that left foot if you need a little modification. Keeping legs in tabletop to start. Right oblique, isolating that right side. All right. When I count you down, we'll hold it up to the right. Until then, for the challenge, you start to extend your left leg as you twist. Pull everything back in. So even though this right leg isn't going very far, we're still trying to connect knee to elbow. Feeling that squeeze through that right oblique before you come back. Big exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. Again, you can start with your legs long. Just make sure your back is really pressed firm into your mat. Pulling your knee in, extending your legs as you release. 15 minutes abs, it's no joke. I'm dying. All right, when I count you down, we'll hold that twist. Here in 10. Hold our twist. In 3, 2, 1. Little crunch, up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. We got our side plank. Here in 5. Side plank in 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees. Rolling on up. Knees or toes, your choice. Right forearm comes down to your mat, right knee or right foot. I like to stack my feet, but if you prefer to cross, that also works. Hips are lifted high, we're heavy in our right forearm. We thread the needle for 3. Reach through 2 and 1. Unwind 3. Maybe look up 2 and 1. Big exhale as you thread the needle. Inhale as you unwind. We're almost there, y'all. You got this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm dying a little bit. Did a little upper body lift at the gym. A little 4-mile run. If you didn't know, I'm training for a marathon. So that's why I've been running so much. Even though I also enjoy it, but a little much to just enjoy it, I would say. But I like training for things. Having goals is fun. All right, we're gonna hold our side plank here in 5. Left arm opens up in 3, 2, and 1. With your hips, it's up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. We pop up to that high plank in 5. Hands down, toes down in 3, 2, 1. Pop up to that high plank and hold. Try to get there right away. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists, heels are high, glutes are tucked, belly is in. We take that right knee, tap it to the left elbow, and place it back. Right knee, cross it over, and place it back. Remember, you can totally go back to that bicycle crunch if you need to. We're not here for long. Drop your knees when you need a second. Pop right back up. I'd be lying if I said I didn't need a second. All right, 15 seconds here. Then we got our finisher. Good. Finish strong, y'all. Here for 10. This is it. Last 5. You got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, shake it out. How we're gonna finish, we got a quick center plank and you're done, okay? Challenge, forearms and toes. Modification, hands and knees, okay? All right, let's send this out in 3, 2, 1. Just a static forearm plank. Forearms down, heels are lifted high, glutes are tucked, belly button is pulled up and in, chest is hollowed out. Try not to shift your heels back. Keep your heels lifted high, weight heavy in the forearms. We got 20 seconds left. We'll bring this down, take a child's pose, and 15-minute abs is done. Good job for moving today, taking some time for you. Remember why you showed up here. You've got 8. We'll bring this down, child's pose, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, take a child's pose. And that is all I have for you. 15-minute abs. Hope you feel good. Hope you feel stronger. And thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next Wednesday with another full body workout. Back to 30 minutes. Hopefully we got this room updated, so stay tuned. And yeah, thanks for moving with me. Y'all are amazing. See you next week.